So, you've seen, we went with the carbon fiber steering wheel, and I promise you guys, this is gonna be a very carbon fiber car because I love the way it looks. It looks so sleek, it looks so nice, and I much prefer it over the OEM trim. Don't hate me, Tesla, but if you offered carbon fiber for Model 3 and Model Y, people would pay extra for that. Just throwing it out there. I have a couple other carbon fiber pieces, but we just got a special box. And I want to go ahead and open it and see what it looks like. I don't want to sit on it too long. In case there is any issue, I can find it immediately. But these are going to be carbon fiber seat backs. When you look for carbon fiber seat backs for 3 or Y, you're going to find a couple different things. You're going to find some that are a shell that go over the existing ones and leave that seat pocket open. Those are awesome. However, you're going to have to use some kind of adhesive to adhere them to the back of that seat. You're never getting that off. Might not be a big deal for people, but at least you still get that pocket. I don't use that pocket myself. I really don't want other people using it because in all my other cars, it has just been a junk drawer slash garbage can slash put anything extra I don't want to see in there. I don't want that in my car. We're getting rid of the pocket altogether. These are full replacement seat backs, so very, very different from the ones that you have to adhere on. So we're gonna actually have to remove the headrest. The other seat back will pop right down and we'll put this in its place. So like I said, complete replacement. Things that are great about complete replacements is if we decide to upgrade the Model Y, probably not going to, just got this one, but you never know. It's easy to swap it back to OEM and we can keep these for the next car. Or for those of you that want, you can swap it back to OEM and potentially sell these instead of selling it with the car. So a couple different options, but I want to go and open these. Let's check them out. See, was it worth the cost? Because these were like $800-900 and the only place I could find them was on eBay. You can find the shells that still leave the pocket and you have to use adhesive to put them on. You can find those in a couple other places. I think even on Amazon. If so, I'll link everything down below and you can check it out. But these I could only find from like one seller and it was like $800 or $900 from China shipped. It was very expensive. So fingers crossed it was worth it. So outside packing material, 10 out of 10 actually. They did a good job with that. That looks so good. Holy crap. Super lightweight, obviously. It's carbon fiber, but... So, flip first off, you can see, should fit really, really well. That's just a little fingerprint right up there. You even have like the indented sides right here. Such a good attention to detail. Here is the inside. Might not be as pretty, but again, you don't really ever see this. These pieces that actually will be held on to the headrest are actually carbon fiber themselves. Down here, these are carbon fiber. These pieces are carbon fiber. Literally everything on this is carbon fiber. Now, you can see these pieces down here, the sides and the top, we're all just like welded on there with probably just like epoxy type adhesive or something like that, but it is all real carbon fiber. Definitely expensive. Now let me show you what these look like compared to the OEM ones. So this is the OEM one off a Model 3. You can see with this pocket. 3 and Y are the same though. Now here we do have this little panel on the bottom of the seat. You have like these other connectors and such. Now, I don't know any way we can connect this to that. We'll have to do some research and see. It might be something we could peel up and maybe just throw like a bead of epoxy on the bottom, like right here of the carbon fiber one to attach this. And this just helps kind of finish it off a little bit. I don't know, we can probably install them that way and see if we even think we need this. Okay, so here is the seat back. Fully installed. It actually fits really, really well around here, all up here. But I went ahead and installed this one real quick, and I'm going to show you guys how to install it on this one. I just wanted to make sure everything fit well. And just be careful when you're doing this. If you're wearing rings or anything, you could potentially scratch the carbon fiber, so just be careful. Okay, so first thing first, the way this one mainly connects is there are two little like metal pieces, rods that come off of here, and that's what hooks in to these right here, even on the OEM piece. So we need to pop this headrest up and push it up to be able to drop this back. So I'm going to go and show you kind of how to do that. So I like to use two little pry bars. Also, these are not the cleanest pry bars, so we might get dirty again. And then you can kind of pull the seat down, and you see this little metal piece right here? We're going to want to take a pry bar and put it in there and pull it outward towards the door. So let's see if we can get you to see that. You can see that little metal piece right there. We're going to take that. It's probably easier to do it from this side. And push that out. Okay, and then we got that one free. So I'm going to take my pry bar and kind of just shove it in there for a second. Hopefully that doesn't snap back in. Sometimes they will, and you just kind of have to jump back and forth. Then we'll do this one. And then this one, actually the metal pieces right there, we're going to want to push it in. Oh, and no, I just heard that other one snap back. So you can see that one is now out. Oh, and now it's back in. So we got that one. And I kind of just shove my finger in here. You can kind of see this is like a little bit of a battle, but it's really easy to do, to be honest. It just like takes a little bit of patience. There we go. So what we can do is go ahead and push this up, and here you can see those two poles that go down into the seat. So we're just going to push it all the way up to the ceiling. We don't even need to fully remove it for this. So there's two little straps that come off of here. One right here and one right here. You're going to want to just follow those and unsnap them. They kind of push in, and then you can pull them out a little bit. Okay, so we got that. Be careful though, because originally I just tried to put my finger down there to unlatch it, and I kind of cut my finger. So definitely look at what you're doing and don't just go for it. Next, this should just pop right off, so just kind of shove your fingers in there and just kind of pull straight towards you. Just like that. And then these bottom pieces right here, those are just kind of like latched in. So you want to bend this all the way down. So that's another reason to push your chair forward, so that you can bend this down and pop those right out. So those are those little clips that we have replacements of on our new carbon fiber. And these are what the headrest locked into. So we'll go ahead and sit that one to the side and go ahead and look at putting the carbon fiber one in. Now a couple things to notate. These actually do lock in to the OEM spots. You have these, which the other OEM does have. And these little guys fit over a little piece of metal here and a little piece of metal here to really kind of make sure it hugs the seat. And then you have these up top, which are what the headrest pegs will go down through. So we'll go ahead and get this installed. And then it's easier from a top-down angle just to make sure these metal pieces are aligned correctly. Looks beautiful. Everything is in. We can just go ahead and push it there. And then once we're good here, literally all we're going to do is take the headrest and push it down, and those pegs are going to go right through those holes and make sure this stays put. And you'll hear that snap as soon as they take hold, with those metal pieces snapping into those little grooves. But we're going to go ahead and just start pushing it down slowly just to make sure that we're getting everything right. You can kind of push on this if it feels like you need to kind of go one way or another. And then just push until you hear the snap. And that's it. And then we can pull this down. That is snapped in. And then you can kind of fluff it back up a little bit. Make sure this is snapped in. And now we're 100% good. We'll just push a little on the bottom. Make sure everything lines up. It looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and show you guys. the finished product. Now the one thing I need to do is figure out a way for down here to kind of cover this up. Although, like, this seat is bent forward to get better shots of it. But this seat is in the normal position and you really can't see anything down there, especially like from a seating position. So I don't know, it would be kind of nice though to get that synthetic material somehow glued or epoxied to the inside of this, just to make it look a little bit more finished if for some reason somebody's down here. I am super happy with them though. They fit very well all along here. You can see how nice of a fit that is. But yeah, the only other thing to consider too is the loss of that seat back pocket. But like I went into previously, I don't use the seat back pocket, and anytime I have anyone in my car, all that seat back pocket does is collect junk and trash that I don't want in the car anyway. So now I just don't even have to worry about it because there's no place to put it. So in my eyes, it's a win, but I know some people might actually like that seat back pocket. But that's basically it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm super happy with it. Now, we're filming this at like 7 a.m. because Eric has to go to California. We are dropping off with the Model Y to get full wrap, tint, all kinds of other goodies, some I have never told anyone about. And we're also picking up the race Model 3. So definitely stay tuned. A lot of fun videos coming your way. As always though, huge thank you to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you guys are looking to accessorize your Model S, X3, and now Model Y, much like that one, definitely check them out. All linked down below, and using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off of your first purchase. My two must-have accessories are definitely going to be a center console wrap, or even that carbon fiber effect shell, just to help protect that piano black material that Tesla uses. It's very scratch prone, fingerprint prone, dust prone, you can see everything on it, and I just want to help protect that. It's a good way to also kind of make your car your own. There's a bunch of different colors and effects that you can put on there, as well as a matte screen protector. It really helps cut down any glare from the sun and help prevent any fingerprints from showing up. I actually have that on all the cars, and I absolutely love it, especially here in Colorado. That sun is very bright, and without that, there's quite a glare on that center screen. As always though, a thumbs up if you enjoyed that video. Go and click here to subscribe here for some other ones, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.